This is the second part of the vlog, 31st of October, the last day of October, Wednesday. And these are photos from the election municipality. And Jerusalem is still not decided. This is the secular candidate at the Kotel. But he's like trying to appease everybody, as I said. Oops, there goes my coffee. This was the caricature I showed you. Maybe you didn't get a chance to look at it. It says, why didn't you vote? I didn't want to ruin my day off work. So this is in Tel Aviv, the candidates. The vice mayor, the assistant mayor was running for office. This is my candidate, Asaf Harael. He only got like 13%, I'm sorry to say. And this is the winner for the E. 44% he won voting. Anyway, so they're talking about, there's an article here about racism. And I put it to you, is it racism or what? Yeah, the way they show the problem between the status quo between Arabs and Jews can be interpreted as racist. It says here, this journalist, Or Kashti, says, the racist campaigns in Tel Aviv, Ramallah, and Afula for the local municipality shows that racism has become legitimized. So it says here it started with Netanyahu, before him Rabbi Kahana. So let's see. For example, in Tel Aviv, I didn't see this, but it's brought to my attention. The Likud party said it's either a Hebrew city or PLO. It's either the Hebrew city or the ones that are crossing the border. It's either us or them. Education for Zionism or breaking the silence in school. In a video, they showed Palestinian flags in the streets of Tel Aviv. It says either us, the Likud, that keeps Tel Aviv Jaffa in Israel, or pro-Palestinian parties that want Jaffa, Muslim, and a country of African workers in the south, the Likud. In Ramla, the Jewish home showed a woman wearing hijab, and behind it Sabbath candles, and they warned between marriages between Arabs and Jews, and kidnapping. This could be your daughter. Only the Jewish home can keep Ramallah Jewish. In Afula, a campaign that offered to take money for to keep the place and to not make it mixed. In Haifa, the Jewish home wanted Jewish merchants to make a list. First of all, your brother, then your cousins, it says. Then they changed their mind because there were people demanded that would be taken down. That's really sad. Having said that, there's also a movie that shows the Prime Minister of Israel is Ahmad Tibi, and Bibles have been outlawed from the Jewish home. Oh gosh. It says here that the virus has come into the democracy. That racism has become mainstream. Having said that, I think that we have to differentiate between the fact that there is a problem with maintaining a balance between the Jewish and Arab population, for sure. And I think we cannot ignore that the Arab and Muslim side has extremists as well. And we cannot ignore the fact that southern Tel Aviv it's a no man's land because they put a lot of migrant workers, some call them refugees, and they're making the lives of people there miserable because they have very difficult conditions. And they're really basically people that came here for work, and they put them all in the same place. And the mayor of Tel Aviv says he doesn't have the authority to do anything about it, and I wonder who does. I think it's a mistake to put them all in one place. That's what I think. Definitely they should be able to work here, but the question is how to go about it. So I do think the presentation of a black and white, either us or them, is definitely racist campaign, but there is a real problem between maintaining a balance in the Arab and Jewish population and mainly the extremism. I'm for coexistence, but the problem is there's extremisms on both sides, and let's not forget that. So this is the woman who won the elections in Haifa. Good for her. And that's also as the battle continues. This is the family, beautiful family, 6 children and their parents burned alive in this car, and by the beautiful Dead Sea. It's just horrific. As I said, they said that there's a problem. It's called 90, the road. In less than 2 weeks, a family, 3 members, a baby has been killed. There have been too many people died in the last 10 years. 1,350 accidents, 120 people, 4,000 injured. So the problem is there's no separation fence that could have helped. It cost 58 million shekels. So please, people, where does the money go to? I've already said it enough times. Israel is, let's stop going to visit Poland and put it in making our present day homeland safe for people who live here. It's not possible. For me, it's inconceivable that there's no money to create safe roads in Israel, and there's money to go to take people to see concentration camps. Like you must see Auschwitz. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to live a really good life without going to see what the Nazis did, especially since all we have to do is open the paper and see them rise in every part of the world. So do we need to go to Poland and spend millions and millions, or do we need to fix the roads? It's absolutely crazy. We could have had trains also going there, It's inconceivable. It's also much more expensive to take care of the injured in road accidents. So, one more important news item. I wanted to show you this. For a long time I thought to visit Iceland. Never, ever, ever, ever will I visit this beautiful country. These are whale hunters in Iceland. Disgusting. 83% of this mammals, it's in English, mammals have been destroyed. And this is a graph, and it shows you the number of animals. This is 100%, right? 2014, look at the decline. What is left? What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with those primitive, disgusting people that they hunt down whales? How can they do that? Look at these beautiful, majestic animals destroyed. There's also chemical intoxication because of industry. It says the main areas are North and South America. Hello, 89% of animals, vertebrate animals, are injured in lakes and rivers. 83% because of agriculture. Stop raising animals for meat industry, for meats and sheep. That affects the wildlife, says Marco Lambertini, the CEO of the WWF International. The main problem is consuming. We cannot say that we can ignore production and our wasteful material. Peace, light, and love.